everybody, Tokusa here, and welcome back to Ultra Impact. As you can see, we are revisiting Toga again. This will be more of a PvP showcase. Honestly, them going forward are all probably going to be PvP showcases. But we're going to build different teams around Toga to see what fits her best. And there's, more suitable teams that, are just fun, right? I love the whole villain team squad we're probably going to do. Maybe a full, a girl team squad. I don't know. We'll try a bunch of things. But for today, we're going to try to maximize Toga's efficiency, her value. And the main way that we are going to do that, as you can see as I click here, is we have Compress and Momo beside her. So if you aren't aware of how Toga works, or if you missed my first showcase on her, she has very high action skill cooldown times. As you can see, we have AoE for 6 turns, and the other single target attack is for 5 turns. That's not ideal, especially with newer characters. A lot of the newer characters are like 4 turns. Like, for instance, if we go to Sue here. Sue might be a bad example. Oh, no, it's cooldown times of 4, right? So, and she also lowers her own action skill cooldown time by 1. So, like, characters like this, like even Compress, right? Compress is newer, so this is a better example. Like, his cooldown times were 5 and 4, but he lowers his own action skill cooldown time by 1. So it flows better. Yeah, with Toga, she doesn't have anything like that built in her kit, nothing that lowers her own action skill cooldown time, but Momo and Compress lower... sorry, I didn't really go over that part either, but they lowered the teams of their allies' action skill cooldown time by 1. So, in my mind, as long as we don't get stunned or paralyzed, we should be able to do our plus ultras fluently every 3rd turn, allowing Toga to attack every single time. So, hopefully that's exactly how it goes in my head, at least that's how I'm envisioning it, and it goes well. So, yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna hop in and see how it works. We will fight Tanish first. I think I'm saying that right. I apologize if you are watching this video and you see that, but yeah, this is strictly going to be a PvP showcase. Hopefully we are able to maximize Toga's value here, and she can look pretty good for us. That is at least my hopes for this. Yeah, see, I'm not going to do the bind turn 1 because Jiro can negate it turn 1. I think she has, like, first turn, like, status ailment debuff, so in my mind, it's not really worth it. Oh, that's another thing. I don't think I even explained it on my first showcase of Toga, but, that's not too loud. She does not have, like, her basic board is not done, by all means. Not in the slightest, so keep that in mind as you're watching this. This character is on board 11. The very last slot of board 11, but not quite done. And then on the peace route, you know what, I'll just show you. Saying it is probably a little bit harder to envision, so, yeah, it is not done. Alright, so here's the nice thing. We are all plus ultraing, nobody was stunned here. So, in my mind, if this all goes well, Toga should be able to attack immediately after these plus ultras. So, that'll be really, really good. And I still adore this plus ultra animation. Toga is so... it's lovely, lovely, lovely animation. I'm a big fan of the general pool plus ultra units, or the general pool units plus ultras over the celebration units. Oh, Toga's still 1 off. Okay, maybe I should start with the skill and then the AoE, and then maybe things will flow a little bit better. Okay, I'm learning. That makes sense, right? Because I did the AoE first, and that would have been 6 down to 4, and then my other one would have been 5 down to 4. So, yeah, I think we got to start with the single target attack, which I have now noted for sure. So, going forward, we should be able to make everything flow pretty well. But it's weird not starting with the AoE, but I guess at the same time it makes sense. So, yeah, as you can see, now we got both action skill times back together at the same time, so... Oh, Compress ain't binding for us. Listen, I fight Compress every time and he binds us. Or binds me every single time. So I'm gonna need that same love, Compress. I need the bind to be landing right now. But yeah, as you can see, this is a very good team, right? We're having everything just flow really, really well right now. We have Compress with the Disrupt, Momo with the crazy support, and the healing, the max HP for longevity. It's really good. And she's also helping Compress live really long here too, so it's really good. Ooh, Bound Todoroki. But yeah, what I was saying about the general pool units, why I prefer... Ooh, good damage, Toga! Okay. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. What I was saying about the plus ultra animation is they always get unique ones. Where I find, well, I mean the celebrations and new celebration units, they're to an extent also unique, but it's just not as flashy I was hoping, right? Like there's celebration units, I was hoping for something really, ooh, good damage, Toga! Something that really stood out. Like I found that the fantasy characters had really good plus ultra animations. Like they were very different, there's a lot of effort put into them. And, you know, I was a lot more fond of them. So far, these celebration units, I'm not, like... None of them have really, like, popped to me. They're not really amazing. Like, I do like Ochakos, but still, there's just nothing there that really, like, kicks to me, really shines, where a lot of these new banner units that we're getting, right? Like, Endeavor, Tokoyami's is coming out, right? That looks really good. This Toga that is out right now. Drew Manari will be our next opponent. You know, GG, good luck. But, yeah, they pop, right? Like, Tokoyami's, I mean, being very biased, is the most beautiful thing in the world. I love Togas, right? It's simplistic, where it's just a stab, but, like, the effects, the animation when she's up close and grabbing her face, that's new. That's something that I have not seen before, and I love that. I think that looks phenomenal, so... big thumbs up about that. I'm very, very happy about that. So since we are faster, I'm just prioritizing Toga. I need her to live, so I am not doing Compress's AoE, just in case. I want Toga to be at maximum protection here. So I got the damage reduction cover with Compress. I have Momo amplifying her damage at the same time. Like, I am making sure our girl is A-OK safe. Hey, that's good AoE damage. Now, remember, that hits multiple times. I think 3 times each with each character, so... Again, 4k splats, that's 12k for each attack, so that's really nice. That's really, really good. Another thing to remember is Toga's... so there's no M&D characters other than herself on the team right now, so she is not giving the crit rate to them, but Compress is a villain, so... Since he is a villain, Toga gets 20% extra defense to Compress, which is why he's able to tank substantially well, which is really, really nice. Because, obviously, the way I have built Compress is pure defense. He's just here to live and be a disruptive annoyance. Even though, because I have so much defensive support with Toga and Momo with the HP buff, I'm almost wondering if going, like, crit is the way to go, just so I can land the bind more. Because in my head, mate, I'm starting to think that might actually be the way to go. So the one thing I'm starting to... Ooh, 58k Toga! One thing that I'm starting to realize about Toga, unfortunately, but... is, yeah, see, because it's 6 and 5, even with double, like, action skill cooldown time lowering, from both Momo and Compress, it's still just not enough, unfortunately. As much as I hate to say that. Like, we're still not able to get fluent plus ultras or, like, attacks in a row with Toga. So, I might revisit this team again and see if I can put on a memory that, like, lowers Toga's, like, action skill cooldown times for her own abilities by 1. Now, I don't have anything like Splash, or... I might have With These Feelings, or at least my brother's account might have With These Feelings, but they're definitely not invested highly into. If he does have it, it's definitely just level 80. Probably no EX auto skill rolled into it, but... Yeah, I'm still starting to see that there is a problem with Toga, unfortunately, right? She just... You can't quite make it flow as well. But still, this is helping tremendously, having a... Oh, I must have been Frostbit. I definitely was. But still, good AoE damage. It's still helping it flow a lot better than it was before, right? At least we're still getting quite a few of our attacks as a 3 consecutive hits, so we're getting the chain ability, which really does help, right? 7. Okay, Toga. Oh, she hitting that damage now. Oh, that's another thing too, because I've been talking this whole time. I'm not really paying attention to the bleed. Now, I don't think anybody's bleeding in this scenario, but they will be after these attacks. So, see if Compress can get the bind here on Deku. But yeah, if you can make Toga work. She does require a lot of team building around her. I feel like there's a... Well, damn, 97k is a lot of damage, damn. Probably because she's going after her love Deku there. That would make sense, you know? Oh, and Deku is bleeding, but, I mean, my boys come... bind it down, so he ain't gonna be doing anything. Oh, I'm just kidding. He back up. This is gonna hurt tremendously. Oh, Compress is on his last stand. Yeah, look at that. Deku took a 3,800... Or took 3,800k worth of damage right off the bat there, so... Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit tougher scenario. I think I might actually buff up Sue here for the crit damage. Because Deku... The thing with Persistence is... Wow. Damn, Sue comes in and drops max damage AoE right off the bat. Are you kidding me, Sue? What a freaking monster. Bleed will not take out Persistence. Persistence is guaranteed to live a couple turns. Sue! Oh, and Toga! 68k! Oh, that was some crazy damage right there. I don't know. What's Sue on? I mean, she's DX. My brother has her DX, so it's probably why, but... Damn, that was damage right there. That was crazy. Okay. Okay. Still, I think Toga did some really good damage though too. Yeah, 536k damage is no joke. Look at Sue doing 395 though in like 2 turns. Bizarre. But yeah, that was really good. So far, pretty good showings. We got 283 out of the first fight. GG, Drew Manari, and the first opponent. I forget the name already. Tanish. I guess next we will fight... Ooh, you know what? I see villains, you know. Let's do this. Let's go into this one for a third fight. This should be fun. Yeah, so one thing that I have noticed with Toga too is... not noticed, but just the way that she's built. It seems like she's more of like a DOT character, you know? Like a damage over time character with the bleeds. She can do some pretty good damage, as you were seeing with that last fight there. Like, she has potential to be really good, but she's still just, like, missing some things to, like, really make her flow. To, like, really make her stand out. And to be honest, love that. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. That AoE has bullseye. So that's, you saw that Shigaraki here was dodging. Well, doesn't matter to Toga there. She was going right through that, which is a massively OP ability. That is so, so good. That is what you want to see. But yeah, Toga's role, it's good, but I feel like there's too many... Oh, good damage by Toga. There's too many villains already that are, like, more damage-orientated. Like Shigaraki that just came out before Toga, as the one we're fighting right now. He's more DPS-related, but, like, he's got good survivability with his regen, but still attacking. It's, like, his role. Dabi, he came out. His attacking is his role, right? Now, we do have Redestro, who is a tank. We have Decompress, who is a pseudo healer, but not really a healer at all. But he's more of like a sustainable character. Like, he does support the team with defense, and like he can hide and whatnot, but it's still not enough. I think what villains need specifically, which is what I was really hoping Toga to be, is a healer. They need a healer big time, like Momo, like Celebrations Deku. Like, I think that's what they're missing more than anything right now. And I was really hoping Toga would be that. But, unfortunately, it is not like that. But I mean, Toga doing some crazy damage, so I guess I can't say too much. But, yeah, that is definitely what I'm noticing Toga is missing the most. But, yeah, I wish she was built like that. But that being said, I mean, if you can make it work, like, if you can pull that new action skill memory and, like, DX it or something crazy, right? Or some, like, DX with these feelings, or run these two like I have right now, but with the splash memory. You can make her action skill, like, if you can make her action skill cooldowns flow perfectly, then, we'll fight a Toga. Then I think you could really make her shine. Like, right now, I just have Coordinated Rescue on her, so I'm, just trying to maximize her damage. But as I'm scanning through this quickly, like, if I wanted to throw that memory on her, this lowers my own action skill cooldown time. But still, she likes to do a lot of damage, right? I'm trying to, like, crit, so she lands a lot of the bleeds. Sorry, not that memory. I'm sure I have With These Feelings. And With These Feelings here, shortens character's action skill cooldown time by 2 on the 3rd turn, which is nice. At least 1 turn would flow really, really well. And, you know, more HP regeneration, so it's good survivability. But I would prefer something DX'd, because a lot of fights, especially in the higher end of PvP, go further than 3 turns. So, like, by the 6th turn, she would just be struggling with the same problem. So, Hopefully, down the line, we can revisit Toga with like a DX'd memory that lowers action skill cooldown time to herself or the whole team, so that I'm able to attack each and every time with her. Because, as you're seeing, this will be the last fight, by the way. As you're seeing, with certain chains, and when I am able to do 3 chains altogether, she can do a lot of damage. So I'm happy with that. She is very effective when you're able to do the 3 chains, but it's tricky to get her there. But I still love Toga. Toga is somebody that I really, really wanted in the game. Especially villain-wise, she was probably my most anticipated. Even more than, like, Spinner and whatnot. Even though Spinner would be sick. I think we do need a Spinner. And Spinner should 100% be that pseudo... Or not pseudo, but the healer and the... the character that provides survivability for the team. That is definitely what I want. Oh, that's another thing that I am not pointing out at all in this video. Toga is doing recovery block. That is probably her main thing in this whole video, and I have just ignored it the entire time. But we will focus in more in here. As you can see, they're not going to heal too much. I mean, we are pretty much stronger than them, and 23k, not too bad. And a lot of the teams we're fighting are not like super overpowered, so that's probably why we're not seeing too much of the recovery block. Oh, look at the bleed come in play. She thought she was gonna land a hit. That's cute. Alright, Toga. The imposter Toga that we're fighting. My Toga can only be the real one, so we are gonna have to take you out, unfortunately. But hey, kudos for you running Toga. I love that. I love seeing new characters being ran, like, right off the bat, right? You want to test them. You want to use your new toys. I love that. Big fan. Big shout outs to this guy. Or girl. But yeah, like, Toga has really valuable things in her kit. With the bullseye, when the characters are bleeding, she has crazy amounts of, like, crit damage. Piercing shot, I think, in the plus ultra. At least I believe. I can't quite remember. But yeah, she's got a lot going for her. Actually, you know what? I might do one more. I might do one more after this. I might try to fight, like, a really strong team just to see how it goes. See if we can compete with this team, because even though our battle power's not all there... Ooh, that's some crazy damage, Toga. Okay, okay. Oh, you lucky. You lucky that we weren't all attacking there. Even though we are lower battle power, I think we can really make it work with her still. I think we can still compete effectively, just because we have crazy support. Obviously, the new Celebrations character. Compress is still a top character easily in this game. Yeah, we've been dominating most of our matches. Other than the one we lost to, but even then, I still wasn't worried about losing whatsoever. It was just Deku being Deku, right? The fantasy one with his persistence. Boy's got to do what he's got to do. He's a monster, so... yeah, so far so good. So I think we'll try to find... I kind of want to do that secret battle, but I'm worried it's not going to be anybody super, super strong. So we're going to fight Curfews here as our final fight. 497,000 battle power. It is full fantasy. This is the ultimate test for Toga. So if we can get past this, then yeah, this is a huge thumbs up to me in terms of usability. So hopefully we can get some good showings out of here. Out of the girl. So... yeah, just what are your thoughts and opinions on Toga, I guess, is like how I kind of want to like end this final fight. Like, I hope if you're summoning, you are doing it for, you know, the love of the character, because I think that's how you should always approach the game. Just summon for who you want to summon for, who you enjoy most. If you love villains, go for villains. Like, that's exactly why my brother ended up summoning for Toga. He is a villain main, and she could be the absolute worst character in the game, and it wouldn't bother her whatsoever, because he just cherishes, like, running characters that he enjoys. And I envy that. I think that is 100% the way that you want to play this game. Like, 100%. So, yeah. Okay, we got the buy on Anita. That's really, really good. But yeah, let me know on your thoughts and opinions on Toga so far. To be honest, like, she is definitely not, like, meta-defining, because you have to build around her, which does hinder the team a little bit, right? You want to be able to make your team balance in every way you can. Like, I like the memories that I run on my main too, but at this moment, I would have to run Splash on somebody to, like, make her work, which is unfortunate, but, I mean, Splash is a broken memory. Ooh, good damage to Toga, and we got the bleed, so damage over time, we should be able to take out... Oh, never mind. Momo's probably just going to KO her. Okay, so far so good. I'm liking this. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to attack this turn. But we can protect Toga, and that is all that matters to me. No, leave her alone. Alright, now she's hiding, so Aizawa can buzz up with all that crap. I have full belief in Compressed tanking this. Yeah. What a beast. What was I just saying though? Yeah, she has to be built around, unfortunately, to like really get her value to show. But that being said, I still think she is very good. Like, I think every character is usable in this game, so like, if you're just summoning for who you want, you can always make it work. I truly do believe that. It might just be a little bit harder than others, but at the end of the day, like, I think all characters are completely usable. We are in trouble though right now. Honestly, we are in trouble losing Compressed. Because now Toga is wide open for attacks, and Aizawa is just being annoying with the seals and everything right now, so unfortunately not much I can do. Gotta get rid of the barrier. I had to get rid of the barrier. But yeah, I still think Toga can be definitely usable, 100%. So, let me know if you did get her, if you were able to make her work better than I am right now. Unfortunately, we did lose the girl, but hey, that is okay. We should be able to wipe them all out clean here with Sue just doing the stupidest amounts of damage, as you saw right there. So, hey, that was still pretty good though. Like, this is one of the hardest teams that we just fought out of everybody, right? So we did take out one beforehand. We got their health all down into the oranges or the yellows right before Toga did get KO'd there, which just allowed Sue to clean up very easily. So, yeah, honestly, she did pretty good there, even against the best team in the game. So, well, not best team, but like some of the best characters in the entire game. The damage doesn't really speak for itself, but we did do really good there. We were able to hinder the entire team, so all in all, pretty good showing from Toga. I'll save that secret battle. And yeah, that'll be it for this one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on Toga. Do you like her? Do you have to build around her? Do you not care about that? You're just happy you got the character and the art? Because if we're being honest, I love the art. I just think Toga is a very cool looking character. She's a very cool character in the anime. You know, she's got a very unique backstory, and she's got lots more to learn about too. Especially if you're a manga reader like me, you will get to more about Toga and like what she's capable of. She is, you got lots in store, so I hope you're excited for that. But yeah, I love Toga. Oh, she blinks too. I like that. I mean, I'm sure they all do, but like, very good art. Very happy about it. I just wish she was built differently. I just think what villains need in general is a healing. Like a support character like Momo and Celebration's Deku. I wish she was more like that. But once villains do get a piece to their puzzle, or whatever you want to call it, just like that, they will be thriving. So hopefully we get that sometime soon. I think that's just something that would really make them like not meta defining, but able to keep up with the meta. Like they would have their own villain squad by themselves where you could just run them all together. It's kind of the same way with pro heroes, right? Like pro heroes, like they have a lot of good damage now. They have Endeavor, right? You have Gentle Criminal, not Gentle Criminal. We have who's the other Climax? Genist, right? There's good pro heroes out there that you can make a team work. It's just they're missing one more solid piece to really make it stand out. Well, maybe a few more for them. They don't really have like a cover unit like Rudestro, but still a few more pieces to make them stronger. And the same way with villains. I just think that's what villains need more than anything. So hopefully that's around the corner. Anyways, that'll be it for this one. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. The goal is 500 by the end of the year, so that would be very, very cool to hit. I'd be very happy. And yeah, expect more from Toga. I definitely want to run the full villain showcase, so that'll probably be right after this, or the following day. So look forward to that if you want to see some more Toga, because even though she is a little bit tricky to use, I still adore the character. She is a lot of fun to use. So yeah, that'll be it for this one. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, Tokusa out.